Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Well, it's time for a fact that makes your brain go. And this may not be so much of a shock to you as we talk about if salary wasn't important, what would you do? That's essentially it. And we've had a lot of people check in and say a couple of things on this list. Be a writer. I've always wanted to write a horror movie. I've always wanted, if I could just, win the lottery, one of the things I do is sit back for a year.
It's like your life story. Just write it down.
It's very, very easy.
It's the horror movie about a most improved trophy.
Yeah, it's like an autobiography.
Yeah.
Slash horror.
It starts with disappointing your father. And then I become like Jigsaw and Saw.
I don't know.
You've never seen Saw? Oh my God.
For you to think that you could fit on a tricycle is unbelievable. That thing is so small. There's not a chance in hell you could be Jigsaw. You're out of your mind.
If anybody's wondering why Case was like, I don't know, it's because we've established here that Case sees a movie every week, a big movie, because at 25 years old, he's never seen huge movies. And I just for a minute thought maybe you've seen one of the 10 Saw movies.
No.
But you do know the little guy on the tricycle.
Chucky?
No.
You've seen Jigsaw with the white face and the little red swirls.
Have
You've
you ever
seen it at Halloween.
Have you ever seen the Do You Want to Play a Game?
No.
Darth Vader.
No, that's not Darth Vader.
No, who was that? Jabba the Hutt? Who was that?
No, Jigsaw would kick Darth Vader's ass.
Is Jigsaw in Saw?
Yes.
Is that why it's called Saw?
He's like the little puppet guy. You've seen this character. He has like a white mask and little red circle like lines on his face, and he rides around on a tricycle. You've seen this character.
I don't think so.
You have.
Kenzie, I don't think he did. And the problem is we can't
people go as it for like Halloween. You don't need to see the movie. I don't know what Star Wars is, but I see people with lightsabers and I get it.
It's a good point.
It's that.
But I don't want Case, if he's never seen it, to Google it and watch a little bit because he'll be so scared he'll never come in tomorrow.
Well, he doesn't have to watch it. Just look up Jigsaw. Just look up the character.
If he sees it, he's going to be too scared.
It's not scared. It's a puppet.
The puppet's scary. The face.
My God.
I want to see if you get scared before we get to this fact that makes your brain go. It's what a Jigsaw saw.
Oh, God, that's awful. Oh, my God.
You've seen that character.
No, I would remember that. I'd never be able to close my eyes again. This sucks.
Case, it's worse because he rides a little tricycle around.
And this is why I said Brian could never be Jigsaw.
Yeah. But then he goes, do you want to play a game? And then it's about either
is that Bane? Who is that?
I know. I don't think that's a good impression.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You want to see it?
No, but I'm just telling Case. I understand that's what he said. I'm not saying that you misquoted him. I'm saying I don't think you sound like Jigsaw.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, he's got to look up Jigsaw.
Why would anybody watch
This
these
is what's
movies?
happening in June. We're looking up Jigsaw. Okay, Case is going to piss himself.
This is Jigsaw and Saw.
You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game.
You don't sound like that.
There is only one key to open the device.
Well, I didn't have the EQ.
It's in the stomach of your
What's that mean? What's the EQ?
The effect on his voice.
You better hurry up. Live or die. Make your choice.
See, his voice is more whimsical. You did.
Yeah, you're right.
You did it more. I told you.
A little bit like
So you owe me lunch. I was right.
There was no bet made.
I told you didn't sound like him.
Yeah, I like your hesitation. You owe me lunch.
Well, I don't want to wait till dinner. What if we come back
Okay,
downtown?
I'll try it again. Do you want to play a game?
No, it's like lighter. You can't. It's like he almost sounds far away.
It's
Jigsaw
distorted.
sounds, by
Talking
the
through a
way,
mask.
he sounds like a Hinge dating prompt. You could do the voice ones now. That's what he sounds like. A lot of guys in Chicago sounding like Jigsaw.
Are you looking at a bunch of guys' profiles?
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, I can't help it.
I like to play pickleball. Do you? Would you like to come play with me? All right. Okay, that was our little Saw sidetrack there in the morning.
The fact is, Brian doesn't know how to do the Jigsaw impression.
All right, let's get back to that. Is not the fact. The fact was, what occupation would you do if money wasn't a problem with it? Wasn't necessary? And Kenzie said she'd be a travel blogger.
Amen. I just want to go on trip vacations.
I just think you wouldn't end up doing the blog. I think you'd travel.
Well, money
to
doesn't matter. So here's my blog about it or
who's
not.
going to come to you and say you didn't write the blog? I don't care.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be a professional Yelp reviewer of all my vacations. I can write a little blurb afterwards, like, "Hey, good hotel."
Here's what you have to pretend, and I think you still do this: that you have to do the job. So you have to do the job, even though money's not a matter of issue here. So I think you still would be a travel blogger. I think you'd probably blog nicely about everything.
Oh, I'd be blogging.
Yeah. Now the number one answer on this Actually, let's do this. Let's go backwards. Some people said writer. Some said an artist. One person said a Lego artist.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually
Well,
Lego
they have
artist.
that TV show. Make that you can go on it and win a ton of money.
What is it? What's
Like
it
a
called?
Lego Buildings Championship show.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Will Arnett hosts that.
Really?
He
Yeah.
does. It's so funny. He's great.
Well, he was Lego Batman, right?
Yes, he was.
He voiced the Batman.
And
yeah.
Lego Batman, those movies are hilarious.
He's also the voice of, I think, Reese's Cups. he is.
He's a big voiceover dude, but just let's clarify things, Kenzie. Case has seen the Lego Batman, but not any of the Saw movies.
Listen.
Where we're at right now.
I know. It's incredible he's had sex. It's incredible. I can't believe it.
There's another fact to make your brain go.
Nothing you say is going to surprise me.
Kenzie, you think you're surprised. Imagine how I feel.
I know.
All
you
right.
just have to wake up every day like looking at the heavens, like, thank you, big guy, you know. The show's called Lego Masters, by the way, if you want to audition.
Yeah.
It's on Fox.
I'm out of practice on Lego building.
Not you, the guy who texted in.
No, I understand. I'm just saying I want to do it.
Telling you
I want to do
go
it.
audition.
Other things that people would do if money wasn't an issue, be a baker. I think my wife would do that. I think Megan would be a full-time baker if she could do that. Working at an animal rescue / sanctuary or, quote, just holding baby animals.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
That'd be great.
The babies.
Also in the same world, a pro bono veterinarian. So you help animals, you have the knowledge to do it, but you don't really care if you get paid.
Is that a real term, pro bono for veterinarians?
I think this person maybe invented it, saying like, if I could do work. There must be people out there that help animals. There's a lot of animals need help. So maybe
I'm
someone.
sure people help animals.
But I mean,
That's
not.
quite the
But
I think you're right.
But you don't have. But you don't have a pet.
I have to say.
No,
I
you don't
think
have
you're
a pet.
Spot on.
And you don't know how much they cost.
They are very expensive. Yeah, I have had pets, just so I don't have one right now.
What'd you have?
I've had a Rottweiler and like 3 golden retrievers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like to keep those things alive can be like $2,000 here and there.
Oh, yeah.
You're telling me.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Case just went through this. Yeah, I forgot about that. Ugh.
You don't have it in your heart to love a pet. I
No.
hope you don't get one.
I will get a dog someday when Harper's ready to get one. We'll probably get a golden doodle because I love them. They're
Yeah,
lovable.
I
but then-
swear to God, I thought you were going to say when Harper's gone, as if like you're going to. This is what people do, like, I'll get another dog when one passes away. I'm like, your daughter should outlive you.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say, like, once Harper's gone, we'll get a dog to fill the void.
Oh, gone out of the house, I'll get a golden doodle so I can scratch his head.
There you go.
A quality tester for a hammock manufacturer. Someone would like to do that job.
A hammer manufacturer?
Somebody's got to do that for a hammock. Hammock.
Oh, hammock.
Yeah. Hammock.
You
Hammock.
said hammer.
A hammock, like laying a hammock.
Why? To manufacture them is probably not fun. You don't get to. It doesn't mean you get to lay in them. You got to like
But somebody must lay in them.
crochet them.
Somebody must lay in them to know they work.
So like a hammock tester, not a manufacturer.
That's why I said quality tester for a hammock
I see.
manufacturer.
I see.
Yeah. A tester.
A food taste tester would be fun. Is that on there?
Number 1, freelance musician is number 3, forest ranger is number 2.
Really?
Hanging out in the woods?
That's what Case went as for Halloween.
No, he didn't. He was
a
Han
little
Solo.
ranger. He was a ranger. He had a little vest.
I don't want to litigate this again.
Oh.
A little park ranger.
Super hurtful. I was Han Solo, captain of the Millennium Falcon.
Without a weapon, you just were a park ranger.
I'm sorry I didn't bring a fake gun into the Cubby Bear that night.
I thought you just were wearing a vest on your outfit. I thought you were just coming as you with a vest.
The problem with it all was he couldn't find a toy gun in the city limits of Chicago to use as a
You
phaser.
should have just brought like a water gun.
Apparently, he said he couldn't find one of those.
Okay.
It was October. They don't really sell water guns during
Yes,
the
they
fall.
do.
They don't.
They do. There's a water gun section at Target. Trust me, when you have kids, you'll find them. You can always buy a water gun.
And the number 1 occupation, if money didn't matter, is kind of like what Kenzie, a little bit what she said, a traveling food critic.
Amen.
So you just travel
that just
around.
combines everything I love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you travel, food, and you have to write about it too,
Yeah.
which I
and
like.
You'd be bitchy. You'd be like, I thought Brazil would be better. Like, that's so fun.
Now, you could actually say it was lived up to its name, Brazil, and it was delicious.
Could you imagine being so privileged to like, I really thought the custard would come out better as I'm in another country enjoying my life.
So your dream job would be to crap on Brazil.
I love Brazil, I'm just saying.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Klash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
And Clash with Kenzie, sponsored by the Schaumburg Boomers.
Feel the boom.
For tickets, visit boomersbaseball.com. Dan, checking in from Crown Point. Dan, tell us something really quick about yourself.
I'm Dan. I'm from Crown Point, and I own a coffee shop.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yes.
Let's go.
Where is it?
Is it called Let's Go Coffee?
It's called Big B Coffee. We're from Michigan, but I'm in Indiana.
So wait, hold on. Is the coffee shop in Michigan or Indiana?
No, I'm in Indiana, but
Yeah.
we're from Michigan. Michigan's our home.
Okay.
Motherland.
But the coffee shop is in Indiana.
No, the coffee
That's
shop's in
correct.
Michigan. Oh, no, it is in
See,
Indiana.
I got it
Shut
now.
the hell up,
Yeah,
kid.
shut up,
Don't
kid.
interrupt with misinformation. No one asked you.
And what's it called again?
It's called Big B Coffee.
Big B?
Okay, wait. I have a question for you. You're in Crown Point. Is that where the coffee shop is?
That's correct.
I am so coming on Sunday because I'm in Crown Point, Indiana on Sunday, and I'm going to stop by.
Let's go. I'm in Crown Point.
Let's get it.
Oh, what are you doing in Crown Point?
Bridal shower.
Oh.
I'll be hauling some gifts, and I would love some coffee.
Going over the border with those gifts, too.
Amen.
Stopped at the border.
Go,
Search.
I'm gonna need some coffee because then I'm picking up my son and then I'm dropping him off in Chicago. We're doing a kids switch with my husband. I'm taking the baby home. They're going to the Ryan Sandberg game. I'm gonna need coffee. Listen, I am transporting people all day and going to a bridal shower.
Will you do me a favor?
What?
You buy me some fireworks?
No, I'm not getting fireworks.
Please.
I am slammed that day.
Come on. I'll double it. Whatever you want.
Listen, Dan, if you could bring the fireworks to the coffee shop, I'll pick them up.
You got that, Dan?
I'll bring the fireworks.
There
Okay,
you
so
go.
here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to Shelton Fireworks, and you're gonna buy give me every package. I want the stuff that looks like a full on show.
You want a dragon?
Yeah, bring that to the shop. Kenzie's gonna pick that up for me. Get some coffee.
Get ready to bust out your ice. I like it cold. I like the coffee cold.
The problem is Kenzie's gonna get to this bridal shower with all these fireworks. You know she's gonna use them.
That's right.
I hate fireworks.
Yeah.
I don't like the big booms. I don't like balloons either when they pop, so it's not going to
Wow.
happen. Don't worry.
Phew, fireworks are safe and secure.
What may happen is I may get in a car accident, though, because I'm a horrible driver. That's very possible.
And then it blows up like a
Yeah,
fireworks
I'm
show.
going to suck.
Okay, this could be a bad
I
idea.
know.
Oh, man, Kenzie's Jeep just explodes.
I'm going to be so mad.
But people are stopping and waving like American flags right by her car.
I'm
Like her
not here
car's
on
burning.
Monday. It's because Brian's fireworks blew me up.
Check it out, a little pre-4th of July fireworks. Look at that Jeep go.
I also just have to say, before you flip the coin, Dan, people on the text line are checking in. They love your coffee shop.
No one knows how to
Yeah, let's go.
No one knows how to spell it, though. How do you spell Big B? Because everyone's saying something different.
Biggbby.
Biggbby?
That's right.
Well, that
No.
spelling, that hasn't come in, that spelling.
Not one person has spelled it like that. That is interesting.
All right,
I'll be there.
Let's get to the game. First one, the 5 wins. Listen carefully. Dan, if you get one wrong, Kenzie can steal a point. You get the same to her. Call heads or tails, Dan.
Heads.
It is heads.
Let's go.
Let's go. Here we go. Question
Big
number
B.
one. Question number one, Dan from Crown Point, Big B Coffee. Which pasta shape is named after a popular men's fashion accessory?
Bow tie.
Bow tie is right.
Let's
Dan.
go!
Oh.
All right. Kenzie,
Yeah.
what disease was commonly spread on pirate ships?
It's probably a lot.
Probably heard.
But I think you're looking for scurvy.
I am looking for scurvy.
A lack of vitamin C, ironically.
Would have accepted herpes, chlamydia,
I think there's a couple others.
probably cancer.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
good Lord. Tough times at sea.
Think about that when you're on that boat. Well, all the other guys, that's all you're on this, and no doctor, no modern health care. That'd be
You
rough.
gave me scabies.
I like this guy.
I do too.
1-1 back to Dan.
I'm a Dan fan.
Dan, what is the tallest type of tree?
Tallest type of tree. Is that a redwood tree?
It is a redwood tree, Dan. Good job.
Let's go.
I gotta be honest, you really should have named your coffee shop.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see. It's back to Kenzie.
That's right.
What 3-letter word describes a state of calm?
Zen?
Zen is right.
Okay.
2-2.
Ooh, I feel like I'm doing a crossword.
Dan, Simone Biles is famous for her skill in what sport?
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Back to Kenzie.
Yeah.
Kenzie, by letter count, what is the longest month of the year? By letter count.
Like, you mean spelling?
Yes.
Is that what you were trying to
The
say?
letter, yeah, the letter count of the month.
We're going to count all the letters in all the months. How
Well,
long
you don't
do
have
I
that much time. You don't have much time. I guess.
How long do I have
Guess.
to answer
And you
it?
have 5 seconds.
Probably January.
It's not January.
Because, that's how you just sound it out.
Dan, do you know? Well,
No, he's counting.
September.
it is September's right. He's got
Let's
4.
go.
I got bad news for you, Kenzie. Dana,
No, it's good news. I've never wanted someone to beat me so bad in my
Oh,
entire
God.
life.
Dana's up 4-2. It's back to Dan. The roof is going to blow off this place if Dan gets a correct answer here.
All those fireworks he got for me at Shelton Fireworks. His coffee's going to be spraying in the air.
We're going to hear the boom from Crown Point.
Kenzie's Jeep will be on fire. All those.
Let's go.
All right,
Oh, God.
Dan, on The Bachelor, The Bachelor gives what flower to contestants who advance to the.
Roses, let's go.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and story comes from England. A guy is suing Apple after his wife found his quote deleted texts to hookers.
Well, that's illegal. So how could you sue when you're...
You know what's funny to?
my wife found my drug deal text, so what the heck, Apple?
It's kind of funny to just kind of think that hookers are illegal. You know what I mean?
Well, that's a separate topic.
I mean, because it just doesn't seem like a huge crime. And I believe over in England, it's even a looser situation, like as far as...
We're like the only place that has prostitution be illegal. One of the only places.
Yeah. Because all I'm thinking about is, remember Hugh Grant, that scandal when he cheated on...
I sure do.
And how could you cheat, by the way? Everybody always says, like, how could you possibly
Well,
cheat?
think of all the beautiful... Beyonce got cheated. I mean, all these beautiful... Adam Levine cheated on his wife. She's a Victoria's Secret model.
Yeah.
I mean...
Elizabeth Hurley is who Hugh Grant allegedly cheated on with a
no
hooker.
one's safe. None of us.
No one's safe.
Gwen Stefani, the No Doubt Queen herself, cheated on
Nanny.
with the nanny. That's why I won't have one. I'll have a manny if I have anything. Not up in my house.
Okay, so he'd be okay with a manny?
No. But guess what's not going to happen in my house?
A nanny.
He's like, what if we just got an old woman? I go, don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing any games.
Wait, you're afraid of an old woman?
I don't care. I'm not doing it. There will not be a female in the house unless he's related. I would hire like a sister. There's the only way I'm going to feel safe. He's going to be related. Because then you're just weird. I should know that. If you're going to sleep with your sister,
Like,
I
okay,
should know.
hey, my bad on this one. I
Yeah,
figured
you know what? Shame on me. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the ball there.
I'll take the hit on this one, Coach.
Yeah, I'm only letting somebody he's related to in the house to permanently watch the kid. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing these games. I've seen every movie. I've seen all the story. I'm not doing it.
Fool me once.
Period. I've learned from other people's mistakes. I don't need to make the mistake.
Well, when Hugh Grant did that, I remember that was a huge scandal, obviously. And they kind of said, they were saying kind of over in England, I don't use the word common, but it happens and people don't really go crazy about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just one of those Saturday night with the boys.
I guess.
It's the big deal.
But this guy in England is suing Apple for over $6 million after his wife found texts he sent to hookers and divorced him. He deleted them on the phone, but didn't realize she could still see them on their shared computer. So they archived there or whatever.
Let me tell you something.
What do you mean, idiot? Listen, I don't know the tech stuff, where it's all going.
Oh, my God. Men suck at covering their tracks. If you need to find out, I was dating a guy, and he deleted everything out of his phone, too. We were in a long-distance relationship, and I knew for a fact, he was from a different country, and I'm like, he doesn't know what the word archive means.
Wow.
He's never heard that word. I know it for a fact. If you're learning another language, archive, not there, okay? It sounds like an animal.
I heard the people in Iceland have no idea what archiving
I
is.
just went to his computer, I wrote archive, and I was like, oh, there we go.
So wait a
Found
minute.
everything.
So they were deleted, and you went to the laptop or the phone?
Laptop, typed in archive. You can do it on the phone, too, though.
Huh.
The iPhone backs up. Listen, iPhone backs up deleted texts for 40 days. They're still accessible. So if somebody's deleted the text, you have 40 days to still find them.
Welcome, it's Kenzie from Apple Customer Service.
Yeah, somebody's been hurt before.
Period. Listen, how to catch a predator, how to catch a cheater should be my show. I'm all over it.
Well,
I got you.
This guy is saying Apple should have to cover everything he lost in the divorce, which was $6 million. So the guy was rich, and she took $6 million from him, and he's trying to get the money back.
Queen.
Well, the guy's not going to win, I guess, too much. I don't know. I mean,
how do you not look in the mirror on this situation? Like, well, this is obviously Apple's fault, even though I was cheating on my wife. What the hell, Apple?
he claims he and his wife were, quote, very happily married for 20 years, calling it a, quote, superb marriage. But he was going to hookers. Yeah, he was going to hookers, though, and then she found out those deleted texts. So it was a happy marriage because he was going to hookers, I guess.
Like, all I can think of is Scooby-Doo. If it wasn't for you meddling kids.
It's wild to think that nothing really gets deleted then, I guess, for the most part. I'll tell you what, though. If you're out there and you suspect someone of cheating, there was 7. There's 6 more ways you can use your phone.
Oh. I bet I can add.
This is almost like you do continuing trivia. Kenzie's going to have every answer here.
Oh, my God.
But we'll talk to you about them, and we'll go through the list, just in case you think someone's cheating, including some special apps. And there's all kinds of syncing and stuff.
Now, this list is really good because, full disclosure, I
you
said
wrote
this.
it?
This is my show. Prep that we're about to use. This list is very good because it's actually combating, like, Apple got some backlash for some of the recent updates that are going to be coming up in iOS 18 because it seems like it's going to make it very easy to cheat, and some of these are ways around those. So if you heard of those updates and like people are going to be hiding apps and being able to do all this, you can still find some of that out. So this is important. This is good to know because even if you think your man's not cheating now, you may think it in about a month. Things happen, names pop up.
This is sad to think about. I just thought everybody was going to be happy in relationships.
You will be happy. This is good information.
And by the way, Kenzie, speaking of that iOS update, the one thing in there was going to be facial recognition to open certain apps. So you may have your man's or woman's code to unlock on the phone, but you still can't unlock the app. Like, let's say it was something that has an obscure name, but they're using the way to communicate.
You know, way around that, desktop login. I'm just going to say that. That's not even in this. That's not even this. So you can log on to Facebook and Instagram via desktop. So if you have everyone's password and you're like, well, I can't get on because of face login, just go on the desktop.
I've been waiting for that. Oh, my God.
You know what? This is the problem. This is the problem with you guys, is that they're cheating, but you're psycho for finding out about it.
I'm just saying,
you sue Apple too.
Listen, if you suspect that every second, I think that it's going to happen. That sucks.
And also,
okay, Kenzie, good preach.
These are not part of the list, but
you buy a gun.
The Brian and Kenzie Show
on Q 101.